Welcome back, James Banasiak. Damn it.
Welcome back, guys, to another episode of Three Guys and a Stogie. I am joined here with my wonderful hosts.
You don't have to lie. It's okay.
Okay, I'm here back with my terrible shithead of hosts.
That's more like it.
We got Mr. Don Rossi.
Hello.
And his name is John C.
And we are welcoming back Mr. Jimmy Baggs.
Hello. It's like that's the noise that sounds when a person makes his like first pee-pee in the potty. Thank you. Ay.
So what's going on, guys? How you doing?
Not much. I'm doing good. I feel great. I was out with COVID last week, as everybody knows, but you still managed to hear my annoying voice. So
Yeah, I thought I was.
Joke's on you.
Thought I was gonna escape it for a week. Nope.
Yeah, I know. When I heard it back at the beginning, Don was like, "Thank God," or something like that. You said, I forgot, but it was funny.
How was your mandate?
Delicious. We had some great food and
Mexican food.
even better margaritas.
Oh yeah.
I made a mistake and got the large margarona.
Just try not to progressively get more drunk.
No, I'm actually not going to drink this episode.
One of our listeners said that Lupe sounded like he was speaking in cursive.
Yeah, thanks, Allie.
As it was going, it just subtly.
Progressively got worse.
It was subtle though, and I liked how smooth of a progression it was.
No, it was. We had a good episode last week. I think we had pretty big view or listens to it, right?
I was saying to these guys that
For like the 10 people that listen, sure. I
Well,
guess.
yeah.
we had
Shout out to you guys.
we had more viewers. We have more viewers on the shows that we bullshit instead of having a script or something, you know.
Yeah, shout out to who was it? Let's see. Well, Porter finally listened to the episode.
Nobody cares about that guy. Who?
You probably listened to it like 10 times, so there's 10 listens right there.
Well, I mean, I had to listen to it 10 times because I had to edit it. But
Well,
yeah,
they don't count until I upload it after you edit it. So
touche. We got Christina and the girls at
Z-Force.
Z-Force.
Thank you.
Transportation.
Thank you, Donnie.
I believe it's Christina, and I believe my mom told me Gina is her name.
Yes, I
Hello,
think it is.
Gina.
Ooh,
I think
they're going to be so mad at you if you get their names
No,
wrong.
I think it is Gina because I think Gina was the other one that added the Instagram.
Hello, Gina. I know your name.
Brittany listens to it. Yeah.
Walter listened to it.
Well, yeah. Walter listened to it.
So
Hello,
is this what
Walt.
the episode is going to be? Just naming people that we know that listen to it?
Yeah.
Jesus.
And that's our show.
All right. Thank you, guys. No, we didn't really have anything planned for this episode. We kind of brainstormed past couple of days, and
Nobody
Wow.
came up with anything. Just
actually, I
crickets.
lied.
I was going to say, let's not lie. There was really not much of brainstorming going on.
Yeah, it was a lot of.
We thought of one. Yeah.
That's basically how my head was when you texted me.
We thought of one thing, and it was just food.
Yeah, we thought about doing this, making this a food episode, which is fine. Like we can kind of touch base on food. I mean, we all love food.
Who doesn't? I mean, you need it to survive, so it's kind of a must.
But yeah,
How's everybody's week?
my week is actually going pretty good. Just worked all week. I totally made that seem like it was going to be really exciting, but it wasn't.
No. Who cares?
I thought you were going to have like a better story or something.
Yeah, no.
How was your
Same as every week. Work and sleep.
Sounds like the adults kind of thing.
How's the new job working out?
It's all right. Still getting used to it.
Still? You've had like 1,000 stops already. Over 1,000 stops already,
Hey.
and you're just getting used to it. Or
Wow,
still.
that's so much, like 1,000 steps. That's crazy.
Oh, right.
But I mean, at least the worst is over. The busy season is over.
Yeah,
Yeah.
till tax time comes around.
I never thought about that. Good point.
Yeah, for sure.
It's when people start ordering like the big shit that they don't even need.
The dumb shit.
Mm-hmm.
Like
All
what
the
I just
TVs
ordered.
and what'd you just order?
Well, no, I kind of needed. I bought flooring for my workout area.
Was it rubber? Like rubber?
Yeah, rubber mat. Like the
good.
rubber puzzle pieces. It's foam, but
Who cares?
anything to keep me from
Protects the floor.
busting my shit doing burpees.
Just don't. I mean, I think it's pretty easy not to. I think it's pretty easy to not mess up burpees. Just don't pass out.
Kind of hard if you do too many of them.
Focus on your breathing. Heavy breathing.
How was your venture back into existence, James?
I had a lot of shit waiting for me because nobody else takes care of it. It's my supervisor takes care of like the big stuff as far as like handling orders and bids and all that stuff. But when it comes to the heavy lifting crap and shit actually having to get done, it's me, and that sucks. So there was a lot of shit waiting for me when I got back to work. It felt like a long week. Thank God it's Friday.
Yeah.
But it was good, and I'm COVID free.
Were you able to celebrate with your mom?
Yes, I ended up going out Saturday. We went to Princess Cafe in Beecher, which is very good. It's expensive, but it's a nicer place, higher end stuff. It was nice. We had a good time out.
Never been there.
Shout out to Mrs. Benaziak for retiring.
Mm-hmm. Good job, Mama.
I do like that other place in Beecher, though. I can never remember the name.
There's not many. What are you talking about?
Beecher Meats.
That is an old joke. Come on. Let's let it die, will you?
No, that'll never die.
I don't think there was actually ever a meat store in Beecher, ever. Okay.
No.
Maybe not ever, but
There was Beecher Meds.
that doesn't count.
I can't
might have
remember
been
the
Beecher.
name, but I know Anthony talked about it, and you weren't really a big fan of it.
Was it Sophia's?
No. Like a little diner place, kind of.
What, Nero's Gyros?
Nero's. Yeah, that's it.
I got breakfast from there this morning. It's a little hard to screw up pancakes, which they managed to get right, which is good.
I thought you were going to say which they managed to get wrong.
Ugh.
So I hate them even more now.
Pancake and chocolate chips. If you mess that up, you're an idiot.
Speaking of breakfast, we got our breakfast.
Are you okay? Did you just have a stroke?
Yes, I did. We have our breakfast group getting together on the 23rd. We actually get to meet Swebai's girl.
Way to make it sound like we're 90. We got our
Hey,
breakfast group.
well, I
Actually, I can't even talk.
You are 90.
me and Chris made that same comment. Like we're kind of getting a jump start on being old men, because that's what old men do. They meet up with all their friends and go to breakfast.
Way to finally catch up to me, James.
Hey, as long as we're
Got
not.
my jump start on
Isn't
being
it past your bedtime? Jeez.
I feel like I'm Danny's age.
And you know what's crazy? Danny looks young for his age. He acts young. He sounds to me.
Yeah. I'll give him that.
You guys know him. You've known him longer than me, so.
He also has zero shame. Like, I've seen this dude dance on a bar as Miley Cyrus one year.
I love this guy.
With the short shorts.
Yes.
What?
Yeah. Or when we did.
Is there a picture? Of
Yes, there's pictures. I have
There's
to find them.
videos.
Or when he did.
I want to watch.
What was that challenge that was huge?
Oh, the where you dance.
Where one person is just dancing and all of a sudden it's like everybody. Can't fucking think of the
name
challenge.
I know what you're talking about.
Damn it. But yeah, no, I remember that. That was fun. He was dancing.
Oh,
in
yeah,
the-
tell ya, Rita. Is that the one we're talking about?
Yeah.
Yeah. I can't think of the name of it.
I'm sure I butchered.
What was
whatever
it? Are you looking
said,
it up,
but
Don?
Yeah, I'm trying to find it.
But anyway, we did that in
Donnie's our guy in the chair. Just
Books.
like Ned from Spider-Man.
Oh,
Don
that's-
is our Ned, the guy in the chair.
Harlem Shake.
Harlem Shake. Thank you,
Into
Don.
the Harlem.
Yeah. Yeah, we did it in Books, and Danny was the one to start it out, and he had my motorcycle helmet on and his underwear.
That's awesome. I feel like I actually have seen a picture of him in his underwear, though.
Yeah, you probably have. Matter of fact,
Are they whitey tighties?
yes. Well, they were boxer briefs, but on his ass it said Books.
That's fancy. Do they still sell those?
Books is no more.
Seriously? When did that happen?
Oh yeah, they sold a long time ago.
So what are they now? Are they something else?
They're just Torrance Tap.
Oh, I had no idea.
Yeah, and actually, I mean,
Barely
Never
till
went
that
there in the
closes.
first.
yeah, right now they're not even doing good with all the crime that's going on over there.
Yeah, they're in a rough spot.
Yeah, I guess all Lansing bars are closing at midnight now.
Even Kilroy's.
Mm-hmm.
I love Kilroy's. That's
Yeah, we
my
have a good
ultimate
story about
joint.
Kilroy's. Oh, shit.
Oh shit! Oh shit!
Don wasn't there for that one, but Anthony was.
Anthony was. We never talked about
No,
that.
we haven't talked about that.
That's the one I've seen. Slimming. I like it. It looks very sexual. I like it. I like
they
your body.
even when we did the Harlem Shake, they even let me bring my motorcycle inside the bar.
What?
Yeah.
Did
So-
you like rev it up?
So do I have to text Danny to ask him permission to put this on the Instagram page,
I'm pretty sure he won't mind, but sure, shoot him a text
or just do it and he'll
and then text him.
Always ask
he'll-
permission.
Actually, yeah, always ask
Let's go-
permission.
You know, Donnie,
That's why I had
I
to
wish you
take
would have
down.
asked me.
That's why I took down the picture of Swan.
Oh, he didn't want it.
Well, I thought he was gonna be okay with it, and I prematurely posted it, and then I talked about it. He didn't care that I talked about it, but when I told him I had posted the picture, I think he just had a few too many, and he didn't want it on there, so I ended up just taking it off anyway.
It's a bummer.
Yeah.
You do a lot of things prematurely, don't you? Soundboards are fun.
But
I mean, isn't the saying it's better to ask forgiveness than
then
to ask
as for-
permission?
yeah, that's true. And like I said, I mean, Danny he doesn't really give a fuck. He doesn't.
It's
I
good.
mean, if he did, it wouldn't be on his Facebook.
This is true.
Here, James.
Oh, is that the
It's not flipping.
the Harlem Shake? Oh God.
Oh my Manta.
I wonder, is there any way we can post that on?
man that's like naked doing them.
Yeah. Yeah, and there's a penis, a blow up
Oh my
penis.
god. That's
See, what sucks is like
I didn't
I
know.
had the biggest prop there, other than the fucking blow up penis, and you can't even see me. We're gonna get sued now. Thank you.
No problem.
So what else is going on, guys?
starting a challenge tomorrow.
The Don't Be a Jackass challenge?
No, I fail that all the time.
Yeah, you do.
Shut up. No,
That didn't really.
it didn't work.
No.
But hey, it didn't hit, but it's okay. No, it's the one I did in 2020. It's put on by Nutrition Solutions.
Why would you even want to bring anything from 2020 into this year?
Because you know what? Before things went to shit, it was actually lovely, and I did something amazing for myself. So that's what saved it for me. Everything else just sucked.
Yeah, 2020 was a terrible year.
But I'm starting that challenge tomorrow. It's a 6-week challenge. For those of you that don't know, it's 42 days. It's really not a lot of time, but I was talking to Lupe about this, when you're in the shit, it feels like forever. But I'm looking forward to it.
And actually, I'm doing it too.
Partner in crime over here.
I'm nervous as fuck, but I'm gonna push through this.
It's going to go great. You'll hear us give updates on it the coming weeks podcast.
Yeah.
They won't be super long because who gives a shit about our stuff, but
Not me.
I know Don doesn't.
Yeah, we know Don doesn't.
Shut up, Ned. You're the guy in the chair. You don't have a voice. You just... That one hit. I'm kidding, of course. It's all love, baby. It's all love, baby.
Yes.
But yeah, that's starting tomorrow, and I like to maintain being very strict about it. So
Yeah,
it's kind of like lockdown for the next 42 days, for the most part. But
quote unquote quarantine.
of sorts. But yes, it's going to be exciting.
I'm going strict too. As strict as giving up alcohol for the next 6 weeks.
A lot of people are probably like, "That's a terrible. What the fuck are you doing?"
Yeah, I
A lot
know.
of people are
Especially
like that.
like a lot of people that are on my Snapchat and everything like that. They always see me hanging out with my brother, drinking Jack and Cokes, and being with my brother Swan and whoever else.
I'm just
So-
letting you know. The more you're around it, the more you will.
The more I'm gonna want it. Yeah, I know.
I'm totally gonna miss your hangover snaps that you send.
I never send any hangover snaps.
You
I've
have.
never seen any. Usually, when I ask him about it, how he's doing the next day, oh, I'm doing all right.
It's more of a text message than a
Oh yeah,
Snapchat.
maybe it's no, not Swabs doesn't really snap too much.
No, he's the drunk texter.
I remember
Yeah,
he
I'm
used to,
drunk.
He goes, he goes, blah, drunk,
Yeah.
drunk text, blah. Love that shit. Anything big coming up for anybody other than that? I mean,
Well, we got our 10th episode coming up, which I think is a pretty big milestone for us.
yeah, I'd say so.
And so I made an event on Facebook for the people that listen, really, for people to bring like hot wings that they like, whether they're smoked, breaded, deep fried, air fried, whatever the case may be. And we try everybody's, favorite hot wing, whether they're super hot or not hot at all. But we also, I also wanted to do
It's all edible.
truth or dab. I've actually cheated and tried the hot sauce.
Getting a jump start.
Yeah. And I was telling James earlier that it's hot. Don't get me wrong. It's fucking hot. But it's a slow heat. Like, it creeps up on you. And I think
Your friend's down here, James.
Get out of here, cat. Leave.
that
This is my basement.
watching the show,
Quit waving. Quit fraternizing with the enemy.
I think watching the show, it's more the build up, because they go through 10 different hot sauces ranging from, I think it's like 1700 Scoville units of heat all the way to 2 million plus. And well, that was like the 15th season, which is the hot sauce that I have. It's called the Last Dab. At the time, it was the hottest hot sauce in the world. But like I said, I think it's just the build up. Like, if you have all this
Sorry, James. Just me.
all this heat, that it'll eventually just get so hot that last hot sauce is going to be really fucking hot.
Not looking forward to it. I mean, well, I'm not going to be really participating. I'll be commentating, but I look forward to seeing other people burn their mouths.
Yeah, I might have to get like rubber gloves and stuff like that just in case people.
Oh my god, that's actually a good idea.
Yeah.
I'm constantly like rubbing my eyes,
Uh-huh.
rubbing my nose or something. So if I were partaking, I'd probably hurt myself.
Not only that, if you think about it, you're going to have the hot sauce on your hands. If you don't have any gloves on, you have the hot sauce in your hands. Well, what if you have to go to the bathroom?
Yeah, and you forget, and then
Yeah.
next thing you know, your pee-pee hurts, and you're just like, water. Do you think that, you know how you drink milk to avoid too bad of a burn in your mouth? Do you think if you put that,
On your
I
junk?
knew this
On
was
your
where you were
junk
going to go with it.
well,
I don't know if it works that way.
yeah.
Well, it might.
Why
He
don't you
needs
test
some
it out?
milk. No, I'm not going to. No.
This is the stupidest thing I ever. Why are we talking? Why do I say things like this?
Because you're James.
Yeah.
I'm liking your new mic setup, man. I can actually hear you pretty clearly. Doesn't sound like you're miles away.
Yeah, I'm not hunched over. I bought like a new arm and stuff, and then Bluetooth headphones, but the headphones, we still have to figure out how to link those to the piece, but it's okay. We're in working order here.
Yes, sir.
So, the Bears,
Uh-huh.
they got rid of Ryan Pace and Matt Nagy.
Yep.
Are you happy about that? Everybody. Yep. Yep. Uh-huh.
Yeah, just waiting to see what.
Sorry, that's my excitement.
Just waiting to see how what the route they choose to go after all the interviews they're doing.
Mm-hmm. Anybody of interest that you would like to see?
Yeah, there's a few that they have on their list that I wouldn't mind them hiring. They have a really good candidate list for the GM position.
And are these other NFL coaches? Or are these like younger new guys?
No, there a lot of the ones that they have for the GM position have been with teams for a while. Especially, I don't know how long he's been with the Colts, but there's one guy named Morocco Brown. I think his first name is Omar Khan. He was with Pittsburgh for a long time.
Did they do anything good with that guy when he was coaching?
No, he was always just in like an executive position.
Oh, so he wasn't like on the field, is what you're saying?
No, they're not really gonna hire someone who used to be a coach as the GM.
Oh, you were talking about GM. I thought you were talking about like the head coach.
No, for the head coach position, they have a couple people that were already head coach, a few people that were already head coaches, and a few others that are just like coordinators and stuff. Mm-hmm. So we'll see how it goes.
Wasn't Ron Rivera? He was a defensive head coach, wasn't he, for the Bears?
He was the defensive coordinator when they went to the Super Bowl.
Okay, and then he got the better offer and he went to North Carolina.
Yeah, Carolina.
Whatever I said. Yeah. Now he's the head coach of that though, right? So.
He's in Washington now.
Oh, I didn't know that. I don't follow.
I think he went.
Very much.
I think he went there last year after he got fired. But,
Well, it should be an interesting year next year.
yeah, Bulls got blown out tonight.
Yeah, but they're still doing pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
They're still in first place, aren't they?
Who were they playing? Did they play yesterday?
Mm-hmm. Got blown out.
Who were they playing?
Well, tonight they played
I know they were playing,
Golden State Warriors.
Last night they played the Nets.
That's who it was. And they're aren't they? They're one of the strong seeds as well.
The Nets? Yeah, I think so, right?
High up in the rankings.
Don?
They're the second seed behind the Bulls, I think.
That's what it is.
Yeah.
John was kind of walking me through that earlier this week. But real quick, shifting gears, what about Major League Baseball? Is that lockout still happening? Where's that? I think that's a
Sore
yes.
subject right now.
So nothing has come to.
The
No.
owners made an offer to the players, and the players basically told the owners to go fuck themselves. So it doesn't look like that's going to end anytime soon.
When you were just talking about it, when is Lupe? When are pitchers and catchers reporting? That's soon. Like,
Well,
last I heard you say, it was
I think
like
it'd be a
25
few
days.
weeks.
Yeah,
yeah, I think
a little bit over.
I mean,
2
if
weeks.
they were gonna follow, like last year, because I know something had popped up on my Facebook that I had shared in my memories, and it was like 25 days, and that was last week that when we recorded, I said that.
That's what it was. I remember hearing it. It was your voice.
Yes, sir.
Well, I hope that ends soon. So
I do too. I mean,
on
fuck.
preferably on time, not like a late season.
Yeah.
start.
I did see that Lester retired. Good pitcher. He was a good pitcher.
Who dat?
John Lester.
No, I'm kidding. I mean, he's a Cub guy.
Well, he wasn't a Cub guy last year. What was he? Cardinals? Reds? Thought it was something red. Hold on. Since you're not doing your job.
Oh, it was the Cardinals.
See?
Oh, it was also the Washington Nationals.
I knew it was a red
These were
team.
Both teams.
I knew it was a red team.
I was thinking of Washington, but I couldn't.
Well, I hope that shit ends soon because I want to see some baseball on time.
So do I.
Yeah, the Sox actually signed I think he's a Dominican player today.
I thought with the lockout they couldn't sign anybody or trade anybody or
You
anything
can
like
still
that.
do minor league things.
Oh, okay.
He's a young guy.
Yeah.
That's good.
His name's Oscar Colas.
I hope we see big things from that guy in the future.
It's supposed to be pretty good.
We usually get a lot of good guys.
Yeah, you guys had a solid team last year.
We'll probably will for the next couple season, provided that, they come to a
An
freaking agreement.
Yeah.
Just my luck. The year I get a 40-game plans, they have a lockout.
Oh,
So do you get paid back for that?
I don't know. I have to find out.
Hmm.
They probably won't know anything until it gets closer to the season.
That makes sense.
But
there is actually another big thing going on in my life. I'm going back to school starting next week.
Nice.
I haven't really announced that to people. Usually when people have these kind of things happen, they're like, I figured out my life path. Have accepted this job position to go somewhere. That's usually what happens, and I see everybody go, oh, that's awesome. Congratulations. I didn't do that.
Well, you don't really have social media other than Snapchat and Instagram.
Yeah, and I don't really publicize those things, I guess.
it's all right. I still haven't figured out my life path.
Hey, man, everybody's meant to figure that out at a different pace. You will, I'm sure.
I mean, I have an idea of what I want to do.
I'm 31. I've just figured that out a little bit. So.
Yeah, I just have to put it in motion. I mean,
that's the biggest thing, man.
yeah. I did a little bit last year, and I got my business cards, and I did a few cars and everything like that. So it's a start. I know as soon as I get my house that
You chopping cars for a living?
yeah, catalytic converters, man, a lot of money into that.
Mm-hmm.
Don't people get that stolen from their cars?
Yeah,
Yeah, that's what I heard. Well, wait. You mean that you're going to be boosting cars like that?
not boosting cars, boosting catalytic converters. There's a lot of platinum in it. And platinum is what, $1,400 an ounce or something like that? I think I just seen that.
Something like that.
That sounds like a job for the guy in the chair.
Yeah, it was like
Ned.
$1,400 an ounce for platinum, and then there's rhodium or some shit like that in it, and that's like super expensive.
Getting scientific on their ass.
Yeah, there's all kinds
Between
of
$800 and $1,200
yeah.
for an average catalytic converter.
Damn.
So you figure if I go out one night, I can make probably about $10,000 in one night.
Stay away from my car.
No, I was gonna say I just have to hit the SUVs.
Mine's a smaller SUV, but don't touch
Still
it.
an
I'll-
SUV.
I'll
Still an
cut off
SUV?
your fingertips.
I can get under it. There was a joke there. It was a dirty joke that we just let go.
But yeah, I'm gonna be starting school. I'm really nervous about that actually, because I was never a great student.
Me either.
Well, it's never too late to start, man. When you figure out, as cliche as it sounds, your why, quote unquote, if you even want to call it that, it's easier to navigate. You're more motivated to do it. I'm way more motivated to go to school now than I was right after high school. I tried it, but
See, I was motivated to go to school after high school. I even went down to Tennessee to take a placement test and everything like that. I think what fucked my motivation up was a female. So I ended up not going. And, I mean, I had a tiny scholarship to go, too. I mean, it wasn't anything life-changing or anything like that, but it was enough to pay for a tool.
well, hey man, maybe that's just not what was meant to be for you.
Well, at the time, no, probably not. I mean,
I tried to get into the pipe fitters union for 6 years, and it didn't work out. I was like, maybe this is the time to say, no, this isn't what's meant for me.
right.
But
Yeah, I mean, I know you went for a couple things too, didn't you, Don?
Yeah. But school's not my thing, so I stopped going.
it's not for everybody.
No, it's not. I mean, it's sometimes you just kind of have to learn on your own.
Mm-hmm.
As
School of Hard Knocks.
yeah,
School of Hard Knocks. I took night classes. We're the crickets, man. I was
just going to say, Lupe.
I set you up, man.
I was trying it. My phone wasn't working right.
Oh, I thought you were tapping the pool table. Were you tapping your phone?
Yeah.
Checking.
There it is.
Too late. The window is closed. The window. Hold up.
You know what time? What? All right. Well, we're gonna take a quick intermission.
Let's go to the timeout.
See you in a few.
This just in.
Well, you know what that sound means. It's Florida Man time. January 14, 2019. The headline says, "Kill him with kindness." Florida man stabs neighbor with machete named Kindness. A Florida man is in jail, charged with an aggravated assault with a deadly weapon after he threatened to kill his neighbor with kindness. Because the word kindness was written on a machete he used to stab his victims, said investigators. Florida men are a different breed.
I guess so. I don't think I know any of them. I mean,
Oh, no, yeah, you do.
who?
He moved to Florida, if
Who?
that counts.
Who?
Sabby.
Oh, did he go there?
Yeah.
I don't know. You've talked to him more than I have since. So, I don't know. It's a nice area. I mean,
Anybody want to input? So, okay. I thought about doing, well, not killing people or stabbing people,
yeah,
but
that's good. Thanks for clarifying that.
I always wanted to get like a sword and name it Kindness. Just so I can say, I'm going to kill him with kindness.
Have you really? I have some swords at home.
Do you really?
Yeah, I don't know where the hell my dad got them from. I think he pulled them out of the garbage, and I used to he would hide them in his workshop, like in the ceiling. But I knew he had them up there, so I'd go take them down, and I'd be like, "These are so cool. Why don't we play with these guys?" And then we'd like try and fight with them, and we nicked the blades pretty good. And I'm like,
Yeah, let's put them back, guys.
"Yeah, well, this looks way more exciting on TV, but it's not so fun."
Well, yeah, because, I mean...
I want to try and make sparks.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say.
Yeah.
That's what I was gonna say. Like when I used to watch like stupid movies and shit like that, and there were sword fights and stuff like that. You'd see sparks shooting everywhere from the swords hitting each other and shit like that.
Yeah, it's not that cool in real life.
No, it still sounds kind of cool.
Yeah, the clanks. Yeah.
Yeah. What are you doing?
I was itching my eyebrow.
Oh, one of these days we are gonna get a camera in here, and we'll set it up, and we won't show Don because John.
I'm Don. Nice to meet you.
Don doesn't like being seen, so we won't show him.
How about
We'll
okay?
blur out his
No,
face.
here I got an idea. Well, yeah, we can do that too. But I was thinking because I have a GoPro and that's what we would use. We put the headpiece on Don, and Don's the camera.
It's kind of like a first-person shooter game. Don't be moving so much, Don. You're gonna give people headaches.
Go like this, but
Yeah, he's scoping people. I miss the Call of Duty days. Call of Duty days were fun.
I never got into it, man. I think I tried Halo once, and that was god awful. I was like, "This is."
See, I'm not an Xbox person, so
Never got into it myself. And the two joysticks that control the same movement, it just kind of threw me off, and people would just kill me all the time, and I was like, "This is not my game. This is lame." And then,
yeah.
everybody just kept laughing at me as they were killing me. Like, oh. I was like, I don't know how to play. Like, you're not that good just because you're killing people that don't know how to play the game.
I think they just came out with a new Halo too.
Aren't they? Are they coming out with a Halo movie?
are they really?
I could have sworn I saw something about that.
I don't know, but I was just telling Lupe I forgot Scream comes out this weekend. I want to see that.
Oh man, I haven't seen anything about that until yesterday. I saw not a trailer; it was an ad or something. But
So now I have to try and make time for that and Spider-Man.
You didn't go?
You didn't go?
I still have to finish watching the series, all of them.
Wait, I thought you saw the Garfield films.
No,
You didn't?
I
Man,
only seen the first one,
you gotta watch it, man.
which I thought was awesome. I remember texting you. It was like midnight that I absolutely fell in love with. What's her name?
Oh, Emma Stone.
Emma Stone.
Yeah,
She's adorable.
yeah, she is. Man, that second one you gotta see. It plays into like a big moment in the new.
Don't tell me.
Are you talking about when Spider-Man dies?
Don't say that.
I don't know. I haven't seen the movie.
Oh, that's right.
Oh, you haven't seen it either?
I just said it. I haven't.
Oh, no, I thought, no, we're talking about the Andrew Garfield one.
Oh, yeah. No, those I saw.
Yeah, those were.
Do you? No, because you don't buy DVDs anymore. You stream.
Yeah, but I can't stream Marvel stuff because I don't have Disney Plus.
Why not?
Just don't.
Just don't want to pay for it.
I mean, I used to have Disney Plus, but Andy decided to get rid of it.
Me too.
Who?
Andy. Swipes.
Oh,
I used to steal his Disney Plus.
what are you doing?
He got stuck.
On your spider bite there?
Yeah.
No, I mainly use Netflix and HBO Max.
Never got into HBO Max. Never saw anything on there. I don't know what's on there.
Love it. They have a lot of good stuff.
They have a lot of stuff in there.
They have all the DC stuff. Bunch of different movies and TV
Yeah, I'm not.
shows.
I'm more into Marvel than I am DC.
I think that's
No
the
one's
general
perfect, so.
consensus.
Seriously,
Don-
you're more into DC than you are
Like-
Marvel.
Let me say this.
What?
Don,
Marvel trumps DC.
I think Don heavily weighs in on the more unpopular thing, and then he likes to say it to us like, no, I didn't enjoy any of that Marvel stuff.
Yeah, just to irritate
be
us.
like, stick it to us or something. That's
It's
like,
not a spite.
in case you don't know, that is what everybody thinks that you do. Everybody thinks that you hate on a lot of the Marvel movies because everybody loves them, and you're like, no, they're not that great.
No, I just wasn't a fan of them. I don't care who likes them or who doesn't.
Come on, man. Are you crazy?
Marvel trumps DC.
And that's not to say DC doesn't have some good ones.
No, I mean I like Batman.
Well, those aren't like part of it. Well,
What?
actually, I was going to say those aren't part of like the DCEU, but
No,
some
I'm
of
talking
them
about
are.
like they have everything like the animated stuff too. Like I'm pretty sure they have what was the one with Batman? It's the futuristic one, James.
Batman Beyond.
Yes.
Yeah, I think I haven't seen a lot of like Marvel animated series stuff. DC always had a lot of good ones. I think
Yeah.
they shine more in their animated stuff.
Yeah.
I think HBO Max even has just the regular Batman the animated series.
Yeah, I mean that's a staple growing up. If you didn't watch that, I don't know what you were watching.
Yeah. But right now I've been rewatching
Tom and Jerry.
Entourage.
Tom and Jerry's awesome. Entourage, I never got into it.
Love that show.
Who's in that show?
Jeremy Piven.
Who's Jeremy Piven? There we go. See, I don't know what it is.
You ever see the GIF people use of the guy saying "Get the fuck out"?
No.
You haven't?
Maybe I have. It's probably the gift that Don wants to imitate to me right now
the gift that
for not
keeps on
knowing what
giving.
Entourage was. I know some of our friends watch Entourage. Doesn't Ashley watches it a lot,
Oh,
or
I don't
used to
know.
watch it? I'm sure there are Entourage fans out there, listeners.
Not everybody's perfect.
Right back at you. That should be one of our soundboard things. Don just saying, well,
Not everybody's perfect. I can actually extract that little sound bit that he said and use it. He would probably be upset though if I used it, because then he'd have to hear his own voice.
He doesn't. Have you listened to any of it?
No.
Donnie doesn't.
Lupe was actually the weekend I had COVID. He texted me. He goes, "Hey, if you can't join us, is it fine if just me and James record?" And I said, "Yeah, that's cool." He goes, "Oh, okay. Maybe you'll actually listen to an episode then."
Like you can't even just like sit in your room by
No,
yourself and why not?
That's how much I just hate the sound of my own voice.
It doesn't even. Your voice doesn't even sound bad.
Right.
Your voice doesn't sound bad.
To me, it does.
Yes, I know. To you, it does. Obviously, because you're the one saying that you don't.
Right.
You're killing me, man. You're killing me.
You're killing me, Smalls.
Speaking of movies, we really need to get Walter on here. Talk about that stuff.
Yeah,
So we could pick his brain about
we'll have to.
lots of.
Yeah, see, we definitely have to do our research, like, because I would rather do more of an interview on him.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
yeah.
I mean, obviously we'll do our normal banter and everything like that, but I'd like to like interview him more. So we would definitely have to do some research and have show notes and everything like that.
I think there's a lot to talk about when it comes to Walter and movies and all the things that he's made and written.
The Infinity Trinity.
Speaking of that, it was yesterday at school, and I was walking through the gym to go somewhere else, and it was the girls' basketball was practicing, and they were like taking a break. And as I was walking past them, minding my own business, they go, Infinity Trinity. I'm kidding. I'm not kidding at all. They go, Infinity Trinity. And I'm like, how do you know about that? And then they're talking about how Anthony was in it and stuff too. I'm like, yeah, he was a crime boss, and he had one line that consisted of the word definitely and a pair of sunglasses, and that was it pretty much. But yeah, I tried to be in a lot of Walter's movies.
Not
Not a lot of them, a couple of them, and Walter ended up having to usually cut it out, or I couldn't get lines because I couldn't deliver a line because I'd start laughing. And
cut.
Exactly, that happened constantly.
Take 75.
So eventually they're like, you know what? Just walk through the scene, look at the dead body, look up, and then run for your life. Just do that. Don't say any words.
Do you remember what your line was? Or was supposed to be?
Actually, I don't know if I had any lines. I think I just managed to fuck it up because I started laughing when I'd look up at the camera and I was about to run, but I'd bust out laughing. So, I mean, it was funny for a little bit, and then it got really annoying, and they're like, this is ridiculous, James. You don't even have any lines in this scene. Quit fucking it up. Walter will definitely expound on that.
You took part of that a little bit, right, Don?
He was in a couple shorts.
Was it part of the Infinity Trinity where I had the pie scene?
Yes. Yes, it was. Over at Sheffield's.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. What?
And then the other thing was separate.
Yeah, that was a
When you were
I think
The stale donkey shit line.
It smells like stale donkey shit.
You go clean the bathroom, it smells like stale donkey shit in there. And yeah, that was like
Once Anthony
short.
hears that, he'll laugh.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's funny that the kids at Beecher High School know all about this and they talk about it now. It's like it's a thing there. They know what it is.
That's awesome.
They know that Anthony was in it and I was briefly in it. And
Then we got to get him and Barry for wrestling.
yep, Barry's gonna come.
Wrestling.
I talked to him earlier this week.
I had to talk to Eric too, see if he'd like to join in.
I think Barry started getting back in the ring finally, and he's
Yeah, I saw him taking bumps a week or two ago.
yep. So I think he's going to be getting back into wrestling, which is awesome. My brother, for those of you that don't know, my brother did a what is it?
Documentary.
It was a documentary on Barry, and they've been friends since high school and stuff, and they're still really close friends. The documentary was about Barry and his fight and recovery with cancer.
And getting back into the ring afterwards.
Yeah. It's a really...
The
really
squared
great.
circle.
Yeah. And Walter showed it at their high school. Like, he premiered it at their high school in their like drama gymnasium thing. It was really cool. I look forward to having Barry on, and I look forward to having Walter on to talk about all this stuff.
I haven't seen Barry in a while.
I don't think I've ever met Barry.
I think the last time I saw him, we watched a WrestleMania and then played Buzzer Wizard.
Never got into that game.
What?
Tis a game. It's a game. It's a board game.
Yeah.
And every time they bring it up, oh, let's play Buzzer Wizard, I'm like, well, that like retires me for the night because I fucking hate that game and I'm not good at it.
Kind of like me in Phase 10 when I play Donnie because he cheats.
What's Phase 10? Is that
The card game.
The card game.
Oh my god, Dice. Is that the?
Oh, we haven't played that game in a
I
while.
gotta play that. That was fun.
The 10,000.
Yeah.
Yeah, you and Nick taught me how to play.
Yeah.
That. It was fun.
And actually, Malibu taught us.
That's a fun game.
That is-
Speaking of, I was going to ask, were you at Chris's old house when Walter was filming Like
Party scene?
I think it was more of like a romantic scene.
Who was the?
I can't remember her name.
The girl that played MJ.
Sure.
Yes, I was.
Were you there when Nick Oliver was there too?
I may have been.
Oh.
I don't remember why. What did Nick do?
So I guess his
Good old Aldi, man.
I guess his stomach might have been upset.
You said romantic scene. Sorry.
I guess
Continue.
I guess his stomach must have been upset because he asked if he could use the bathroom, but
Oh, they were in the middle of shooting.
yeah,
a scene.
but he had to ask Walter because they were in the middle of shooting, and Walter said not really because they had to get the shot and just wrap it up and stuff. I guess Nick ended up taking a shit on the deck in a bucket.
Oh, classic Aldi.
Oh man, God rest his soul. Good man, that guy.
Yeah.
That was funny.
Man, I can't wait to talk about all these movies and stuff. The things that Walter have done. And I'm sure there are lots of viewpoints that Walter hasn't vocalized that will be hilarious to me. And when that does happen, when we have that episode, we will link all this stuff. But yeah, this ranges all the way back to the days of Cal City when we lived out in Cal City and we'd be running around.
Oh my God, Walter has a Wikipedia page.
No shit.
I'm not even kidding you. I just searched up Walter Benaziac and he popped
There's
up.
all. I love it when he imitates Zack Snyder. He sounds nothing or acts nothing like Zack Snyder, but it's like Walter's satire version of it. And Walter always wears a what is that? It's like a scarf. I think I've seen Zack Snyder actually wear a scarf. And Walter wears one, and he talks like this, and he like makes fun of Zack Snyder. He's like, "I'm cool." It's hilarious.
Let me see.
Talks about, oh my God, dude, he's, hold on. Was he? Yeah. He even has an IMDb page.
Walter.
Oh yeah, he's
Yeah.
been there
Yeah.
for a while.
Yeah, I might even be on there. Not entirely.
That's
certain.
awesome.
I don't think I have a picture. It's just
Talk about Channel Awesome. Awesome Comics. That's so cool.
Oh man, we should have an episode about comics and stuff. Then we could get. I know a couple other people that would like to be on about that stuff with Walter. My cousin Fred. You've met Fred. Donnie, you know Fred.
Brazzali?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Brazzle dazzle.
Razzle dazzle. And back before Walter worked with Channel Awesome, he'd have his own channel, which he still has, but it's when he worked for Governor's State, and he'd do things and skits out of the school there, and he'd have segments of stuff. And there was one, and the name is escaping me of the segment, but they would have two different people kind of talking. It was a debate about comic books or movies, and it was just really good. And Fred was one of them. It was like Frederick versus Porter. Actually, I think that was one of them, or it was all three of them talking about it. I think, but it's interesting stuff. And I wish Walter could do that again, but I don't think he could take that on to Channel Awesome. But the footage is out there, and it's very entertaining.
All the Infinity Trinity, is that on YouTube?
It is, I believe.
I should just look that up. I don't know why I just asked you. I searched his name and that popped up. Shit, it should be on YouTube.
It's somewhere, I guarantee it. And it's quirky, funny stuff.
Because I don't know.
Pretty sure half of Beecher High School has seen all of it. I think Anthony showed it in his class once.
It is.
It is there?
Yep.
That's awesome. Yeah, all of our friends have been involved with that stuff.
I'm gonna have to watch it. And they're short episodes,
Yeah,
23
like
minutes,
20
25 minutes,
yeah.
50 minutes is the longest. That's the last episode.
It's like a mini series. Maybe one day we could get Harry on here too. I don't think he'd be opposed to that.
No, probably not.
Have him and Walter on. Maybe we could even dig way back in the timeline and manage to get Danny Grunchek on. Maybe we'll see. Danny lives far away now, but well, so does Harry. But we don't see Danny. I haven't seen Danny ever in like a long time.
But Harry, he's in California, right?
Mhm.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah, because I remember you talking about Walter going to see him and that.
He's very skilled.
I don't think that's another person I don't think I've ever met was Harry.
You never met Harry? Cool guy.
I love Harry. He's awesome.
Yeah. Very knowledgeable in the ways.
See,
you know what? He could probably. I feel like he'd be able to point us in a good direction working that board because I think he knows how to do. He knows how to work with all this equipment and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
He does a lot of coloring on films, like big films that you've probably heard of. The biggest one that I think is super cool is that he worked on the Wolverine movies.
No shit.
I think Old Man Logan, well, just Logan, but and then the Wolverine movie before that one, he's worked on coloring those films and a plethora of other stuff. I guarantee that a lot of our listeners probably has seen, just the world has seen.
That's awesome.
He works, dude. He's worked with Pierce Bronson. For those of you who don't know who that is, he's one of the James Bonds.
I was gonna say that's really other than Mrs. Doubtfire. That's the only film I remember him from was 007.
Same here. He also works with Beyonce.
What?
Yeah. Isn't that fucking crazy? Small town kid
Wow.
that we knew, that I still know. I actually consider him like another brother of mine because he was always around in Cal City. Good times, man.
That's awesome.
Damn good times.
Yeah, that'd be a huge treat to get him on. We'd probably get some listeners then.
Yeah, why not?
Call him on the phone. Hook up your phone. Call him on the phone.
Oh, shit. We should call Walter right now. Or should we save it?
No, we can save that.
All right.
Yeah, we're seeing that kind of irritates me. Like, I wish I really was there when Walter was filming and everything like that, because I would have loved to have been in some of those episodes and shit like that.
Honestly, you were probably invited at times, but you didn't.
Well,
That's before you were really close with all of us.
Yeah, for sure.
It's like Cal City House Party days.
Those were more.
Your crew wasn't exactly what it is now.
That's what I was gonna say. Like, that was more my. I chose my girlfriend over my friends.
Yeah,
phase.
we all have those days.
Yeah,
Eras.
we do.
I think that's around when you were doing more of the car stuff too.
That was when I was going to.
How many names did you guys have? Tuner Takeover. What was the other ones?
Project Dream.
Project Dream. Was there more? I feel like there's one or two more.
No, and then the one that we have now, Anything Goes.
I remember we
well, Race Hub Chicago, but that was just a huge group.
like a Facebook group.
Yeah, it was more of a Facebook group, which is funny because recently they had the original like 4 that started it.
Mm-hmm.
One of the guys posted something on Facebook today. Like, I'm still friends with him.
Mm-hmm.
He had posted something today, and he goes, "It was a memory thing."
Mm-hmm.
And it was like
reunion.
It was the 4 guys who founded Race Hub Chicago, and his caption was, "I'm gonna tell my kids that Fast and Furious was based on a true story, and these were the family." That was funny.
I remember taking a picture of it was like you, Andy, PG, and Steven. We were at Centennial Park. You know, hey, take this picture for us so we could put it on Facebook as our you guys were all sitting on the hoods of your car, like what the headlights were on. You guys were just like had your arms crossed and you were like just staring at the camera like you guys were super cool.
We totally
I remember
weren't.
you like take this for us. We got to put this on Facebook.
I remember Pat wanted to do a magazine so bad.
I remember that.
JDM magazine, he wanted to call it, I think.
JDM paint tab. I remember all that shit.
JDM bullshit. What was it?
No, he says
No bullshit.
Straight JDM, no bullshit.
100% JDM, no bullshit.
Yes, it was. 100% JDM, no bullshit. And he talk about the Tankolovas and talk like that. I feel like he wanted so bad to be Asian because he talked to me like that sometimes. It was a running joke between me and him, I think. But yeah, you guys would always take drives out to like Chinatown, and
Yeah.
you go to Top Speed. I think I went with Pat to Top Speed twice.
I you know what's funny is I pass Top Speed every fucking Tuesday now on my
yeah?
route. Yeah.
I think I went in there once, and it was just a lot of cool looking car shit that I knew nothing about.
I've only been there once with them.
Oh yeah, you went with us. I remember that.
Back in those days, I drove my family's giant conversion van. Like that's all we had. I learned to drive through that.
Don sort of got into cars when we were really big into that and all that. That was when he had his Intrepid.
I remember that Intrepid. He had a couple different ones.
I think I still think you should have took the Jaguar over the Intrepid. It was a 1985 Jaguar. He had a choice between the 85 Jaguar or the Intrepid. He ended up with the Intrepid though.
Why didn't you pick the Jag?
Probably would have been more expensive to take care of.
Oh,
When you really only had the Intrepid for what, a year or
I
two?
think it was longer than that.
could have picked up all the ladies in the Jag, man.
Was it a 2-door?
I don't remember. It was too long ago.
It was, it was a cool car. Me and Pat would have fucking loved it. Like we would have just encouraged Don to do so much shit to the car, some stupid shit, because Pat and I used to do some dumbass shit. Like they call it like ricer modifications, and we used to do some dumbass shit. Like I had a fucking bench park fucking. Park bench
I was gonna say,
spoiler.
what's a bench park?
Park bench spoiler on my Eclipse. It was painted lime green and black. Pat had the fucking Civic. It looked like a cow after a while because it was painted. It was originally black, but he did so much
flat.
Yeah, it was flat black. And he did so much body work on it, and he never repainted it, so there was spots of white everywhere from the primer.
I remember that. I do remember that.
And then, like...
Painted yellow eventually.
Yeah.
We called it Yoshi.
Yoshi. I actually painted it for him.
Yeah, I remember that. I remember being at his house. Yeah, Lupe's going to paint this car for me.
Yeah,
Yellow.
I painted that. That was fun.
He took me to go look at this car one time because at one point I was like, oh, tuners are so cool. I want a tuner. And he took
Which is why you have that fucking model car, that S15.
Yeah, it looks cool. I dropped it and broke it a little bit, but I fixed it. A little bit of glue and TLC, but hey. And he took me to this guy's house that was selling this older Teggy. And for like 2 weeks before that, PG was teaching me how to...
drive manual?
Yeah, and I don't know how to do it anymore, but we went there and test drove it. And the thing was kind of a shit box. Like this guy left it outside in the cold with some of its windows down. So when we got in the car, there were like puddles in the little, like on the door, there's the handle, and sometimes people like throw a little change in there or something. Yeah, it was like there was some spider webs in it. It still ran, and on our way, he lived kind of at the top of the hill, so on our way up the hill when I was test driving it with PG, it died out, and he's like, oh shit, hit the brake because it was going, and then eventually it was about to roll backwards down the hill.
Hey Don,
he remembers that. He'll remember that.
Do you remember when we pulled over in front of Pat's house and I jumped out of the car to check to see if his doors were unlocked, and they were.
We both pushed it down.
And then we pushed his car down the street, and then we called Pat like, "Hey, come over."
No, we were at his door, and we said, "Hey, dude, where's your car?" Tried to make him think someone stole it.
What did he say? I remember hearing this story. Wasn't he like, "That ain't cool, man"? What did he say?
I don't remember.
Yeah, I don't remember.
You don't remember how he reacted? You guys play too much.
No, you
know what popped up in my memories around Christmas?
What?
When me and Brandon decorated your car.
Oh God, yeah. Yeah, I was in Colorado for that.
Which car?
The G8.
Oh, I remember that.
You know what? They did very well. I'll give them props for that. They did very well because they didn't decorate the outside of the car. No. They decorated the inside of the car.
How? What does it look like? What
There
did
were
you-
balloons. There were streamers.
Stickers
Everywhere. I'm like, you fucking asshole.
Was it your birthday?
No.
That's funny. I really want to saran wrap somebody's car someday.
I've done that.
That's hilarious.
I've
That's
done
so
that,
funny
yeah.
to me.
I remember we used to go around with fucking window paint. We would just tag all of our friends' cars and shit.
Would you like draw dicks or something?
We would do some dumbass shit like I remember we tagged Andy's car and we put like White Sox Nation, some shit like that. And, you know,
Oh.
he's such a huge Cubs fan,
Mm-hmm.
so we tagged Joey's car. I mean,
Them's were the days,
yeah,
baby.
we had some fun times back then. And then fucking the whole racing scene just kind of cut off because people were just getting busted left and right. Pat ended up getting arrested and shit like that.
I remember a couple of times like that. I remember specifically Pat's ma called Anthony in the morning. He was like, "Have you seen Patrick? You talked to Patrick at all?" He's like, "No, I haven't." He's like, "Hold on, man. Let me look at my text." And he saw the text from Pat. In the last text, Pat's like, "Oh shit, the cops." And Anthony's like, "I think I know what happened to him." And
I was supposed to be there that night, but I ended up going to I ended up go bowling with my ex-girlfriend.
it's the girlfriend phase again.
Well, no, she used to come. She used to go with me to Doty Road all the time.
Doty.
You know, it was always Pat, me, and her. Every time we went, we used to go Friday and Saturday. We used to go, and that night she was like, "No, you know what? I don't want to go tonight." She's like, "Let's go bowling." I'm like, "All right, fuck it, let's go bowling."
Bowling. I still bowl.
I haven't been bowling in a while.
It's been a while for
I,
me.
I fill in for Anthony's team on Wednesdays sometimes. I just did this week.
What'd you bowl, man?
Nothing great. I think I have Anthony said I have like a 150 average.
Yeah, that's about where I'm at.
Yeah.
150, 175.
Yeah, I used to be better, but I don't really play it anymore.
I haven't. Yeah, it's been a while since I bowled.
Anthony keeps up with it though. He's actually skilled.
I could beat him.
Uh-oh.
With bumpers.
After this time, let's play a game of pool. Let's see. I bet I could beat you for $20.
That means you gotta move everything and take it all down.
That just sounds like you're scared.
Somebody's scared. As PG would used to say, find and locate your testicles. Oh, it scared the shit out of me.
It was getting
I jumped.
it was getting a little quiet. We needed to fucking liven up the room here. So what do you guys got going on for the rest of the weekend?
Well,
Foosball playoffs.
Oh, you're in the
playoffs.
No, I'm
You're playing
Talking about
You're-
playoffs.
you're-
just watching the.
linebacker.
Yep.
What position did you play when you played?
Offensive line.
Oh, line. Okay.
O-line. Yeah, once upon a time I played football too. I was a wide receiver. Yeah, that didn't. I didn't make the first game. I think I quit 2 weeks before the first game, and it was when I was at Mount Carmel. I probably wouldn't have gotten any playing time.
I never played football or anything like that. You know what? When it came to football, as far as Lansing, it was all politics. It was who you knew and who knew you.
Yeah, you'll have that.
Same with like baseball too. Anybody who was on baseball in Little League and shit like that in Lansing, they were guaranteed a spot in fucking high school. Right, Don? You know that.
Yeah.
That's how that stuff works in high school, though.
I think it's bullshit. I think like everybody should get a chance.
Yeah, but that's.
I mean,
the way it
not
works.
okay. Hold on. Let me pause. Not everybody should get a chance. No, because there are people that are like, dude, you can't fucking hit a baseball with a fucking, you can't fucking hit a ball with a tennis racket. You know,
Yeah,
there are people like that. Like, no, try out for the fucking team. If you're good enough, you're gonna be on a team, and you get a chance to play.
Yeah, that's. Yeah, I never got the chance. So
I just never tried. I mean, I never tried out because I knew that's how it was. I know a lot of my friends wanted me to do swimming, and I mean, I love swimming, but I'm also not the greatest swimmer.
Are you like a rock in water?
No, maybe.
No, maybe.
Maybe I would have tried it if it was available to me, but it wasn't at Beecher. So a lot of things weren't available to me there. But hey. And, life goes on.
You propped up your mic a little higher. You look like you're about to sing.
Don't sing.
Damn. I was about to. Don stopped me. I, with the king on the throne.
Sound like the lion.
Yeah, exactly. Roof. Roof. So what do you got going on this weekend then, James?
Well, tomorrow I start that challenge. Other than that,
Day one, baby.
yeah.
Get it, man.
First day is the worst day. But I think Sunday I'm going to be hooping with everybody.
Nice.
You guys are welcome to come play. 12 o'clock.
Where at?
Beecher Junior High.
It's not St. Andrews anymore.
Unfortunately, no, we haven't been there in a while. I wish we could go back there and play sometimes. Maybe that'll happen in the future.
For some odd reason, I had a basketball that with permanent marker. It was St. Andrew was written on it. I don't remember how the hell I got it. I think Pat might have brought it over one day and he left it at the house, and I ended up just keeping it.
That was probably it. He used to go there.
Yeah, I think I've been to St. Andrew play basketball once or twice, maybe.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't played basketball in so long.
Grab your shoes, man. Come play on Sunday. If you aren't too tired.
It's a thought.
Well, you're starting Monday actually.
Yeah.
Never mind.
That's a thought.
Good, a lot of stop and go action.
A lot of cardio.
Oh yeah. First two games are a little bit hard when you get into playing it, but yeah, your body starts keeping up pretty quickly. But that's what I'm doing. It's Pascal's birthday on Sunday, so we're playing basket. He asked if we could play, so we're gonna play, and then we're gonna go have dinner and sing to him.
Pasky.
Good old Pasky. Good old Pasky Poo. Maybe we'll have him on sometime. It's a good time.
He has a good time.
He actually helped me get set up for school. He's been very helpful. Extremely helpful.
That's good. What is he in the medical field?
Yes, he's a nurse.
Yes, that's what I thought. It's awesome.
He's very, very smart. He's a very smart young lad. Yes, he is a nurse.
Well, guys.
This is partially what it looked like, James.
Oh, yeah. Oh, you found the pictures?
Balloons.
They blew up balloons. They fucking destroyed the inside of my car with shit.
That's hilarious.
Oh, it was funny. Well, I think it's,
You didn't say, what are you going to do?
Oh, well, okay, so tomorrow I'm doing an oil change on my car because it needs it. And then I got a birthday party for one of my brother's friends later on in the night. Sunday, I plan on going tomorrow to grabbing a bunch of, going grocery shopping so I can meal prep on Sunday.
That's a good idea.
Yeah. And then Monday I start my challenge. I think that's about it.
42 days.
42 days.
It's going to be a grind.
It's going to be a grind.
First day is the hardest. First week is, well, it's a new thing, so.
For sure.
It's just something you're going to have to get used to. But you'll fall into a routine.
Yeah. Guys, got anything else to shout out or?
Tip your waitresses and don't trust your government, kids. That's all I got.
Don, anything?
Educational.
No.
No. No, Don didn't really talk that much this episode. He left it up to James since,
I had to get it all off my chest.
Yeah, I was going to say since he wasn't here last week. Even though he was still technically on, but well, all right, guys.
That does it for us.
Yeah, that does it for us. You can find us on Instagram at 3GuysPod2021. I did say it wrong last week because I was a little intoxicated.
Just a little.
A little.
Just a little.
Just a little.
Just a little.
3GuysPod2021. That's our Instagram. You'll find some funny ass pictures. Don's gonna send me the picture of Danny, and I'm gonna post it. You can find us on all your podcasts, major platforms: Spotify, iTunes, iHeartRadio. You can fucking ask Alexa to play us because she will do it. And then we also post our LinkedIn. Is that what it
Nope,
is?
that's
Link.
for work.
Linktree.
Linktree, whatever. Link something. The Adventures of Link. It's a little bit. It's starting to get really stale at the end of this episode, but yeah. All right, guys. Well,
I'd save that text for later.
Everett.
with that being said, give me 1 second. Where's my soundboard? This is gonna be actually a really shorter episode because we have a lot of dead air in this one.
It's okay.
It's all right.
Are you okay?
Yeah, no, give me a second.
Takes him a minute to get it up.
Let's see. This is all gonna get cut out anyway, so I just need to see if I can find something good. Let's see. No. With that being said, guys, I am Lupe.
Another one.
We got Don.
And his name is John C.
And we got Jimmy Baggs.
Yeah, it's bad enough you a janitor, yo.
Custodian, dick.
I love that clip.
And that's another episode of Three Guys in a Stogie.
That's us.
We out this bitch.
See ya.
Peace.